It's funny, Don, because I've got an old 94 Dodge Ram half-ton or three-quarter ton out here in back. It's just a single cab long bed. I bought it for $1,000 years ago. It's Cummins. It's got 133,000 actual one-owner miles on it. Parts fall off of this thing just sitting there. I just use it for a yard truck is all it is. I haul mulch in it, and it's nice because you can throw 3 yards of mulch in the back of it and just drive around the yard and spread it out. But it starts and runs perfectly every time. You can sit out here all winter and you never touch it. It'll fire right up. It just runs beautifully, but you let it sit and actually their pieces will fall off of it.
I've owned several Dodge trucks, Rick, and the more they sit, the more it costs me to keep them on the road.
Yeah, I've got a 15, Ram diesel right now. I just turned 100,000 on it, and my Hellcat's 15 also. But I'll tell you what, I've had 2 Dodge diesels, an 01 that I kept for 16 years, and then this 15. And I'm telling you, they have had, both of them have just been wonderful, wonderful vehicles. I mean, very, very minimal. I've had this one I got now, I've had to put one headlight bulb in, a couple sets of tires and set of brakes on it, and just general maintenance, nothing. And the same with that 01 I had is the same way. I mean, it's still running. It's a guy local here bought it. He takes about, if I need trees taken down, he'll do them, and it's got 400,000 miles on it right now. It still has the original trans in it, and it still runs like a top.
Oh, you can't kill it. You must be talking about a Cummins. But I got a 91 one-ton that sat. Well, I had a company truck at the time because I was foreman for the company I was working for. But it sat during the week, and I'd use it on the weekends on the farm and whatnot because I had the company truck. But I did the brakes on that truck 4 times in 6 years because of it sitting, and they would just rot off.
Oh yeah, that sitting's terrible on. That's the same way this 94 I got out here for the yard truck. It's because it sits all the time. I mean, it was rotted out when I got it. That's why I got it cheap. But it's Cummins, and the motor's worth more than the truck's worth. So, and it's got no miles on it. I mean, it's just it was a trade-in at the dealer, and boss come out to me and says, "You want that?" And I said, "Yeah, well, how much?" And he told me $1,000, and I said, I paid him right there on the spot and took it home. And it's just been, I said, it's a complete pile of crap, but by God, it hauls mulch good.
That's all you need.
Yeah, they're notorious. That's a common problem with them. All those older ones did that. But yeah, I'm a Dodge guy. I'll admit it. I mean, I like my Cummins. This 15 I got deleted, turned up. It's 5-stage. It makes 560 some horsepower, 1,140 foot-pounds at the wheels, and you'll still get 20 mile a gallon running down the road if you're easy on it. And same way with my Hellcat. I mean, that's actually the only thing. That's the only car I owe any money on is that Hellcat. It's just a toy, but I mean, damn, it's a fun car. But boy, that's the one thing I do hate is making car payments.
Yeah, I can relate. I'm partial to Ford, but I'm mostly a Dodge guy, because I've owned both. But right now I've got that black truck I posted a while ago. It's an 1500 diesel.
Yeah, I'll tell you, don't take it the wrong way. I detest Fords with a passion. That is my crutch in this world is Fords. Having to work on, I've worked on more of those now in the last 5 years than I've ever had in my career. And some of the stuff they do is it's like, why? Why do you do this? I mean, God, it drives me nuts.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't own a newer one, and because even this one, I was tempted to go back 10 or 15 years just to get something that was simple and basic and easy to work on. And it's just because I had an 83 Ford stepside, and I was partial to it, but I sold it anyways because I was going through the big D. So, but I've always had Dodge. My dad's always had Dodge, so kind of a Dodge guy.
Yeah, well, just, me working on them so many years, it's what I'm kind of used to. So, and, I work on everything. I mean, I'm not brand specific now. I mean, it's, you pick it, and if it's made, I probably have worked on it at some point. The things I hate are BMWs, Audis, and Volkswagens. They should take those and burn every single one of them. But, yeah, I know I know about the Big D. That happened in when did that happen? 2015. I got lucky. I managed to keep everything I had that was paid for. All this, my house, everything was paid for. So, wasn't my fault. So it's like, I'm not giving this up. And I went out and bought that damn Hellcat. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy this crap. I sold the old cars and got that, and I've been having fun with it.
And that's the name of the game, sir. Well, speaking of having fun in the game, I think I'm going to head for the house. I've had a long day, so we'll talk to you all later, and you guys have yourself a good Monday morning. So, VA3PSN.
Peace, Simon Scott.
Good one. I think I'm going to follow you out the door. It's that time. So, gentlemen, take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and catch some of you later. Take care. N9HLL.